Hello my friends, today I'm going to talk about texturizers because a lot of black guys on social media, on YouTube, are responding to these texturizer videos, and I am like freaking out because we don't seem to know what it's about or what it's for and how to use it. So let's go over it. But first of all, I just want to let you know I'm not claiming to be a super expert on texturizers or hair care, but my sister is a cosmetologist and I've been studying hair, African American hair and hair products for about 5 or 6 years now. So I do invest a lot of time into it. So let's get started. A lot of guys on YouTube, while responding to some of these videos, they seem to think that a texturizer is like a pomade or like a hair grease or something like that. Well, a pomade is a petroleum or a wax product that is meant to coat the hair, to make it waterproof, to make it less frizzy, and to kind of make it slick back or lay down depending on what type of hair product you or hair type you have. For some people it might work, and for some people it might not. A hair grease is the same thing. It's a petroleum product that is meant to coat the hair, to make it waterproof, to make it less frizzy, to make hair more manageable, whatever. Okay. A texturizer is a chemical product. It does not just make your hair lay down. It breaks down the protein bonds in your hair that make it curly and wiry, to make it loose, okay? To make a loose S-curl. That's where you get the S-curl product name from. It's supposed to loosen your curl pattern. Because our hair is made up of different types of proteins and our genetics make the protein bonds spiral in different ways, the chemical makeup of your hair will differ after using the product. Okay, so if I use it, it's going to look a little different than somebody who has loose curly hair like Corbin Blue or somebody else. I don't know. And so since it is a chemical process, a lot of guys have been asking, it didn't come out right, should I use it again, should I put it in my hair? The chemicals break down the protein bonds in your hair. So if you've already done that to your hair, it will continue to break your hair down, and that will lead to it falling off. It could lead to your scalp being burned, and it could leave lesions in your hair, and it could ultimately lead to permanent hair loss if you continue to do it. Put it on your scalp. And chemical process is a process where something is changed from one form to another and you can't bring it back. So think about, like, if you burn a house down, you cannot just like put water on it and the house will go back. Okay? It's changed forever. You're not going to get it back. If you cut a piece of paper in half, you can put tape on it, but the paper is never going to be the same again. Okay? And it's the same thing with this type of product. You got to be really careful when using it. You should not. Now, I just want to let you know that if you cut your hair off, yes, your hair will grow back the way it was supposed to be, but the hair that's been changed is not going to grow back. You should only redo the new growth, or like the very close piece to your scalp that grows the new stuff. That stuff should only have texturizer on it within 6 weeks after the first time you use it, okay? So you have to wait a good month or so, a little more than a month, to really be able to do it again, and it can't get on the old hair that already changed, and it can't get on your scalp. So that means you're probably going to have to get someone to do it for you, and that's a lot of expense. I mean, if you're going to go get your hair done like that all the time. There are some pros and cons to